Hey everyone, Game Legend Vlogs here. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to do a bit of an update video and something a little bit different from the usual vlogs. Apologies, I haven't had much of a chance really to do any more vlogs since the last one, which was Hebben in April, which is one of my local non-league teams. However, there will be some more vlogs in July and August, which are more Newcastle United based. So I'm going to Celtic for the Adidas Cup competition, which is between Celtic and Newcastle, and I'm going to be in the home end with a few folks, and I will do my best to get all of the content from that as well. And then we have a home game against Espanyol, who play in La Liga in Spain, on the 8th of August. So I'll be going to that. And then as well, the day after, on the 9th of August, we play Atletico Madrid, both the women and the men's. So I'll be covering that as well. I've also got some plans with regards to going abroad, maybe sometime in September and October. September might be a La Liga game I'm looking at, but potentially could be Serie A, a team that I haven't been to before. And the plan for October slash, I'm saying October loosely because it might be November as well. One of my goals this season is to purchase a ticket for an away trip for Newcastle United in the Champions League, because they are in the Champions League this season, thanks to finishing fifth, just made it on the final day of the season. So the goal this year for the channel anyway, or the end of the year, is to try and get to a Champions League match away from Newcastle, because we've obviously done the home tie a couple of seasons ago against PSG, which was a cracking video. And I'll leave that link for the video somewhere in the channel up above here, so you can watch that if you haven't done so already. But yeah, those are the plans for the channel going forward. So a bit of a surprise for this one, and something I don't usually do. You may or may not know that I do like collecting my football shirts, as I'm wearing my Sevilla shirt that I purchased a few seasons ago. Well, I usually go to a quiz on a Tuesday night, and I see a guy there, and we do tend to discuss with football related stuff on football shirts, because I do tend to wear my football shirt out whenever I can. Well, he has gifted me a bag of some random football shirts. So what I thought would be a good idea, especially since you haven't seen this for a while, is to go through and show you what we've got. Whether they're real or fake is another question. That's not the goal of the video, but it's just something to potentially bear in mind. But let's have a look, shall we? So the first one, and I've got three of these that are pretty much identical, is the Italian shirt from the 2005-2006 World Cup. This was the away kit, and we've got number 10 on the front, and it is Mr. Totti himself. It's not in great nick, as you can see. There's sort of some green marks on there. I'll try and get that closer up to the camera so you can see. But my plan is to give this away to somebody that I know who is a massive Totti fan, local to me, so I have promised them that. But we also have a better condition one, which is the same, which is Totti on the back, which I'll show you. And as you can see on this side, it's also got the logo for the World Cup in 2006, which I think is pretty cool. But it's definitely much better quality than the first one, so I might keep a hold of this one myself. I did have a look on the insides, but there wasn't anything in particular with regards to the markings or the little tags to show whether it's real or not, which is a bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. And then the final one, probably one of my favourite players of all time, Alessandro Del Piero, which is quite nice. This one's in okay condition. It's a little bit, I don't know if the camera can really see that, but it's a little bit like, you can tell that it's been worn a bit. But I think for the two that I've got that are in okay condition, not too bad. I Don't know whether or not they are authentic, but I think that's not a bad first pick for the first three. Let's show you a couple of others. The next one is a Real Madrid shirt from, I believe, 2008 or 9, and it has got Kaká on the back. The only issue with this, I say only issue, there is a couple of issues on it. There is a little bit of damage with regards to the number, so as you can see, it's come off a bit there, which is a little bit annoying. I can't see anything with regards to if it is authentic. I mean, there is a slight little tag there. The camera puts it off there, but it's just like a yellow badge. So I don't know if that means it's very hard to see. Anyway, it does have the La Liga logo on, the old one, which I don't know why they got rid of for some reason, but they decided to get rid of it anyway. And I do believe the badge it's embroidered definitely, but it looks legit for what I've seen online. The texture for the sponsor for the BWIN, which I think is an iconic sponsor for Real Madrid and any team that has it. I remember it being a big sponsor back in the day. It's a little bit sort of, I don't know, it's different fabric to the Adidas badge at the top. So yet again, unfortunately, another one where I can't confirm whether it's authentic or not. It is a little bit disappointing with the damage on the back for Kaká, because he's obviously probably not one of the best players that has played for Real Madrid, but one of the best players definitely in discussion around the world, especially in that AC Milan team. But not a bad pickup there either. Then we have the England shirt from 2003 to 05, I believe. So this one was a one where you could turn it inside out. You can probably see there it's got the Umbro on. So there's another shirt if you turn it inside out. I've also got the away kit for this, which was red and blue, but it was also like an inside out one. It was a really cool design at the time. I do believe this one is the real deal, because if I have a look, yeah, so you've got the little badge there. That was usually what I tell you back in the day that it was authentic, and it's also got the little Umbro marker on here. So the other ones that I've got in the collection that I was given don't have that, unfortunately, but not a bad little pickup. It is a large, so it is slightly small for me. So maybe it might be a one where I decide to move it on or pass it on to somebody. But yeah, not a bad pickup. And let's see what we've got next. A surprise for this one, which is a Sao Paulo shirt. I'm not sure of the year. I'm not 100% sure whether to confirm if it is a legitimate one. The cool features of it, though, is it's got this really funny sponsor that reminds me a little bit of Mario, a bibs on there as well. The one thing I will say about it, though, is you can't really see it on the camera, but there is slightly, yeah, you can see it there where it's slightly come down on there, but it's nothing to really worry about. It's also got 8 on the back and topper, and I've no idea, I've been searching this all day, whether a guy called Topper actually played for Sao Paulo or if it's to do with the actual sponsor. I suspect it's something to do with the sponsor. The one thing I will say about this shirt, it does have a little thing on here, and I don't think the camera really gives it off, but it does say the official product of it. So it might have been a training kit, I'm not 100% sure, but I do like this shirt, and I will be trying my best to keep a hold of it. I'm not sure on the size at all, but yeah, definitely a really good pickup. And if I could find out if it's authentic, if anybody knows in the comments from this, yeah, let me know. But I think that's a really good pickup, even despite the sort of niggly bits on it. But so far, so good. And here's the final one of the collection, and probably my favourite of the lot. So this is a certain Zinedine Zidane 2006 World Cup shirt. I don't think it's an authentic one though, because I've seen the shirts online, and the cockerel that is the badge for France. It's got something underneath here on the ones for the World Cup, but I think that might be slightly different to this one. But the name on the back, I think, is class. I'm just trying to show that up so that shows you a bit better there. But yeah, really like the look of it. It doesn't have the 2006 badge on like the Italian shirt, but it does have, I think this is to do with the shirt, but it's quite nice. I have had a look through it, and I did chat with SiMaggio, who I will leave the link down in the description for his channel with regards to football shirts. There was no particular label or tag to show if it was authentic or not. That's the real sort of things that you need to look out for. Just general advice with regards to any form of football shirt. I'd probably say I'm very thorough when it comes to checking it, so obviously just make sure with regards to the shirts that they've got the proper labels on the back and they've got the specific tags. So for this one and this one, I'll just show you, this is the reason why I don't suspect it to be an authentic one, is I'll try and get the camera to show that as best I can. There's a little tag on here, usually at the bottom with Adidas shirt, and it shows you a number like that, and it would usually be a much longer number, so that's why I'm suspecting it might not be the real deal. Having said that though, I think it's a cracking shirt and I will be probably keeping a hold of it. Hope you enjoyed the video today and something a little bit different on the channel. If you like this sort of stuff and me showing off football shirts, let me know. It is really appreciated because I've got a load of football shirts and I love showing off my collection to anyone and everyone. So yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in a couple of weeks for the Newcastle Celtic game in the Adidas Cup. Take it easy, stay safe, bye everybody.